So I've lived in London for just over 3 years now, and I just want to talk about some stuff that I really enjoyed doing in the city. Give you some tips, advice on what to do in London. If you come from a small town like me, it can be a bit of an adjustment to get used to living in a big city. So I hope that this video can help you a little bit. So let's do it. There are so many free and cheap events in London, so make the most of it. Not everything has to be really expensive. Apart from rent, it's killing me. You feel me if you live in London. I'm going to an evening of cheese in December with my friend Emily, and I am so excited. You just have to Google stuff. I'll leave some links down below. Just search and you will find. Is that a movie quote? You know those nuts that people sell outside of tube stations? Just don't buy them. Never meet anybody at Bank or Leicester Square. If you want a new hobby or you want to meet new people, then meetup.com is really good. There's so many different communities on there, so many different groups you can join, activities, like anything you're into, you're gonna find a group for it. It takes some bravery to go along, especially on your own, but you won't regret it. I just started acting classes and it was so scary to go, especially on my own, but it's been so fantastic. It's okay to cry on the tube. I didn't feel like I was part of the city until I had done this. Crying on public transport is kind of like a rite of passage. Never go shopping in Oxford Street at the weekend. When it's really hot on the tube, I find it's better to stand than to sit. I don't really know why. But if you stand by that little window thing between the carriages, like just let the air blow on you, because that can really help. Also have like a really cold bottle of water with you so you can like obviously drink it and put it against your wrists and your neck. I've sat on the tube and just like had a bottle on my neck and not given a shit what other people think because I was just so hot. This is just turning into public information for overheating, and it's autumn. Well done. Even in winter actually, it's like this horrible dance of like you're really cold outside, you have so many layers on, and then you get down to the tube and you have to like strip everything because otherwise you're gonna die. Some of my favourite places include the BFI. The bar's really cool. Sometimes the directors or producers of the films come and do a talk after the film is shown. Barbican is really cool as well. I went there for the first time last week to see The Girl on the Train. Me and my friend got so lost. It was really hard to find our way around. The Soho Theatre is fantastic. There's so many things going on there all the time, like comedy, serious plays. Little Venice is one of the most beautiful places in London for me. There's a cafe called Café La Ville. It overlooks the canal and it's just so beautiful. It's a really good place for a date. You can take a boat from Little Venice to Camden for £9. It takes like 40 minutes and it's just like such a nice thing to do in the summer. I'm a country girl at heart, so I love being in nature, so I like to go to the parks a lot. My favourite parks are Victoria Park, Holland Park, which has its own resident peacock. What more could you want? Regent's Park's great, Hyde Park, all the parks. Museums, the V&A has something so beautiful about it. It's so quiet and calming. It has really good exhibitions. I just went to a 60s one there. That was awesome. The Natural History Museum will always be up there for me, mainly because of the architecture of the building. It's just like, oh, I don't know, I just love being in museums. If that's your thing, then London is a good place to be. The British Museum is fantastic. It's packed full of stuff from different countries, most of which we stole. Maybe I'm not seeing something, but I'm just not a huge fan of the Tate Modern. Maybe I just haven't seen what it's got to offer yet, but I've never been that impressed. If you're looking for bars to go to, Porterhouse in Covent Garden is really cool. It's like a pirate ship. The Earl of Camden is probably my favourite bar in Camden. Bounce in Shoreditch is like my favourite place. You get to play table tennis, it's a bar, hilarity ensues. Just go, it's brilliant. There's just so many like secret little places that I come across. It's a really good idea to just like walk around and just sort of not really be going anywhere, just sort of explore. That's when you'll find the places that you really love. Lastly, smile at people. This might seem a bit weird. I really don't feel like people smile at each other enough, and when I do smile at somebody in London, it's so nice because they nearly always smile back, and if they don't, then whatever. To see somebody's face light up because you smiled at them is just like one of those little joys in my day. I can't say everything that I love or everything that I've done, otherwise I'd be here all day. But let me know what your favourite places are in London. I'd really like to know. Also, if you try anything that I've mentioned, I really want to know if you enjoyed it or not. So tweet me, let me know. I hope you're having a fantastic week.
Goodbye, goodbye. 'cause now it's time to go. Goodbye, goodbye, good friend.
Hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your smile. Good new hairstyle. Yeah, I call it the surf. I can't speak properly today.